Oi, oi, well, wait for me, wait for me. You're right, just caught up with you. Anyway, just want to say, I think I might have got a bit confused with the robin of Sherwood, because I think when they got hand fasted in, it was in his garlic flowers, I think. Just saw on video. But anyway, just want to, I need to explain as well, we talk about the divine masculine and divine feminine, and I think what I really need to explain about it as well, it's more than just a physical thing. It's more than the physical, and I think that's what's been confused. That's what's really been confused over the present time, and I think intentionally they've been tried to confuse it, because especially with all the transsexual stuff and that kind of, it's like the physical form, you know, where people, I think, are young people especially, are feeling the new energies and the new integration of the divine feminine energy within the masculine, and also with women the integration of the divine masculine within the feminine. You know, that's what's really going on, or should be going on, but it's been confused. And I think this is part of the conversation needs to be had, and it's something I have all these private conversations down the pub, or even at work, or wherever you go, at the bus stop. And I try to explain all this or express all this, but I've never really done it publicly yet, and never felt like the right moment. I'm just feeling right now it could well be. So yeah, just this is a really short one. So I've got more bluebells here. So what's really important to understand all this is that every man needs to integrate the divine feminine within himself. It doesn't mean you turn into a woman, it doesn't mean you get all effeminate, it means you do have that emotional integrity. You can get in touch with your feelings. On the other side, with women, it's really important that they do express their masculinity and go out and do adventures and have that self-assuredness and independence. But the independence is just, it's not the way of living, because I think the way, if we want harmony, we're not meant to be living with each other. So you have a divine masculine who's integrated the divine feminine within him, aligned with a divine feminine who's integrated the divine masculine within themselves. And then when those two beautiful beings come together, they make love in the bluebells. There's no bluebells here. And they have a child, you know? Oh, we found the bluebells. We found the bluebells. Although I'm not suggesting you make love within these ones. Just, you know, when you go in those woods, you see that whole, like, it's a canopy on the floor, canopy of bluebells. At least we found some. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to express, and that's what I've learned, and that's what I know, and that's what I felt, and that's the adventures at Ayers Rock and the Olgas, Uluru, Katijiana. That's what that was about. I was guided there. I didn't know nothing about the Olgas before I went to Ayers Rock. I saw the Olgas from the top of Ayers Rock, and I felt the real masculine energy at Ayers Rock. And it's all, you go on the top, it's like ridges, you know. It's like a symbol for divine masculine or bliss. And then with the Olgas, they're all domes, and the dome is a feminine symbol. You know, this is why you've got domes on these churches, Catholic churches. You've got the obelisk in Egypt. It's because, oh, here you go, the sun's just come out, because that's the truth. Because it represents the phallus, the penis, and the womb, and where a child is given birth from, you know. And that's what we need to integrate and come together to become one within that child, and that's where families are. That's why the family is, and should always be, the mainstay of any society. Without families, we're finished. And yes, that is a mother and a father. Okay, so you're all going to have to deal with that if we want to go into happier times for whoever you want, but the basis has to be that. Otherwise,